please.
お待たせしました。ハンバーグセットです。
ありがとう。Thank you.
します。
Well, we shall do. I'm going to have a breakfast dash and then I'm going to go to move the truck under a bridge, then start emptying the truck for tomorrow. I've got my old rich friend has got a air conditioner for me to pick up, and then another friend of the restaurant takes some crap away, so it should be a good day. That money went in Dash to went into my bank account. Thanks, pal. I was watching the video last night of your daughter. Yeah. Dance's mom now. I'm gonna film it. I put the money in an envelope, and then watch his face light up when he sees the money. I'm sure that's gonna make his day. Did she make any videos after that? Anymore? Hello, Fizzy Pop. Fizzy Pop, wow, that's a good name. I like that. Where are you from, Fizzy Pop? Oh, cool. Do you know Piggles de Gaijin? He's from Jamaica. He has a YouTube channel in Japan. I live in Japan, Fizzy. Have you a channel? It sounds as though you should have a channel with that name. What you mean you're going to inspect a Corolla, Dash? You mean to buy or to help or what? Well, if you're fixing a car, it can't be that bad, can it? She seems to be all right with you. How is the problem with COVID over there, Fizzy? I'm having Dash, I'm having trouble keeping up with your whites. Where is this one from? Okay, thanks for popping in, Fizzy. Have you got a channel, by the way? Unless you don't count, okay. What's the weather like, Dash? It's pissing it down here. That's a great channel name, that, isn't it? Wow, that's nice. Well, I brought the bike. I'm just going to slow down. Bye, Fizzy. I haven't had this for ages, and Dash, this hamburger breakfast. Oh, friend. I'll take you. You like Taco Bell, Dash? If I go to Tokyo, I'll be going to Taco Bell. I wish there was one here. I prefer Burger King as well to McDonald's. McDonald's is not very good. So my old friend is going to renew his license. He is 89. And also, yes, I found out my friend was in Grey's Anatomy. He's he's never had an accident in what's it 20, so he's never had an accident in 70 years, and he's never even been involved in an accident. Yes, a TV show. He was an intern. Yeah, it's all right, Jack. Yeah. Yeah, I was watching it. I thought that looks like Trevor. That because he is an actor. Not many big fame. I think. What? Why were we on the news, Dash? I'm turning it into a news story. What? And then were you in trouble then? I had 4 friends. They opened a bar and they had 10 million yen to open another bar. And the Filipino woman took the 10 million yen. What? And so did they film you? Did they actually catch you on film? Oh, really? Yeah. Not only that, not only did she steal the 10 million yen, she wanted to close down the bar so she could get the money on the deposit on the fucking restaurant. So who got the blood in? Been collecting jam for my friend. Did you get your money back then, Dash? Hang on, I'm gonna get a cappuccino. This is, I'll just show you this. Hang on, missus. Espresso. Espresso and brand. All right, Ed. When you say cat, do you mean cat or do you mean the person? Yeah, if you're gonna fuck some over for rent, all your stories cat. If you're gonna rip someone off for money, it's not a good idea to like stay in the same city. Oh, that's filling me up. We've got a good offer on here. Normally, oh, it's 5 pieces, that's right, yeah. You can get 5 pieces of chicken for 300 yen, but this month, takeaway, 10 pieces of chicken for 399 yen. That's a good deal. What I'm eating, that was the lettuce. What's it like in quality, Ed? Any good? Yeah, well, if I were you, Ed, I wouldn't be going in any fucking super. Well, I wouldn't be going in restaurants anyway. America, Europe, Brazil, fucking all these folks. When I was working for that Japanese company in London, I advised this fishmonger how to make sushi. And when I went back to look at it, it was the worst looking sushi that you'd ever seen in your life. But he sold everything that morning. The time's at 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, yeah? You got to that first car yet, Dash? It's not gonna, it's... Well, my old friend is a bit racist. He doesn't like Chinese, Koreans or South Americans. You're in the bath. Don't drop your phone in the bath. Where are you, Archangel? It's a bit ominous, isn't it? I'm getting fucking visits from the Archangel. I've got a friend I've got a few friends actually from Arizona. Well, if I was like, yeah, it wouldn't really bother me though. Yeah, it wouldn't bother me too much because I've been close to people. I've been sitting in this last week. I've been sitting next to people, so yeah, yeah. A comedian was saying that today. You know, if you go to a doctor's surgery, that's where you're gonna fucking pick something up. There'll probably be a film in a few years called The Ventilator Killers. I think if I got it, I'd probably just put. And in Japan, it's a lot better. I'd maybe just put my head over the bed and just fucking forward like that. But like I say, it's so, you know, there's been like 15,000 cases, I think, 16,000 cases out of 128 million people. So I'm just venting has just got a completely different meaning now, hasn't it? It could be a new film. They kill people with ventilators, don't they? What's yeah, it just seems so. It's just like Panic City. First, it was the drug that your master suggested. They started going crazy about that. Then it was some other drug. Then it was the ventilators. Yeah, that'd be quite interesting actually to see people that had actually refused the ventilator and survived. I think I can get another cup of tea out of these tea bags. Tea leaves. We have tea leaves in Japan. And this, well, some have tea leaves, some have tea bags. Well, really, what was the story to that then, Ed? Not the cunt on the ship, was it? Have you ever drinking tea, Das? Pu'er. Yeah, there you go. That fucking cunt. Yeah. Poo tea. It's the most vile fucking drink you've ever had in your life. The stink is unbelievable. Oh, we refuse ventilator. I don't want no Guelo. It's Guilo, isn't it? The, I think I did a video on that. I think I did a video on that cat shit video. Did he like it? It's a civet cat, I think. Uh, It's a Honda Civic. Hello, from Canada. You're from Canada, Ed? Did he say how much? It's supposed to be really expensive, isn't it, Dash? Is it Indonesia? Is that Plymouth, England? Marine base? Is Starbucks? Okay, cool, man. I've never been to Plymouth, but I've heard there's a very famous street, isn't there, with all the pubs on. You know, like in the port town. Well, I guess it's near the port or something. Very famous. Hang on, just gonna see. Different Guilo now. Is Barbican a district? Is it Guilo? Is it a rough town, that Guilo? Where are you from in the States, Archangel? say Segawa pork barbecue. I've used washing up liquid. I've used washing up liquid to do my hair. And that, look what happens. About the mohels, I don't know what's that meant. Motels? Mohels? You'll have to elaborate there, pal. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. I have used it in the past, but once or twice, but like I said, I'm only joking. The Barbicandies, that's a famous building in London, isn't it? It's like that's a typo where Archangel. Goya curry. There's also where what you call him? That's where he was informed that the Spanish Armada was on its way, and he still wanted to finish his games of bowls. Klaus Barbican, is that a Jewish joke? Klaus Barbie, isn't it? So, Dash, I was trying to think of some Russian words while I was laying in bed this morning. Just gonna go to the bog. Well, if Las Vegas is done over, maybe they can spend their money other ways. It is quite interesting to say the least, Las Vegas. I think Ed's trying to wind people up. Ed is in the Las Vegas Gestapo. Do a stand-up gig at Oxford or somewhere like that. It'll write quite a few good ideas. So, like in Britain, I think we've got 30. Is it 36 spaces? And in America, they've got 37 spaces. They just weren't fucking happy with giving you like a 36-1 chance. They wanted to even decrease your odds even further. I wonder if those fuckers actually pay any tax. No, but you can't. I think once you get that famous, you can't get a real. When I worked with Sylvester Stallone, that's a good name to drop. He was very friendly with everyone on the set, and the girl that was in the film, she was friendly as well. And the little comedian, Rob, what's his name? The guy at Saturday Night Live. He didn't talk much. He was just like rehearsing his lines all the time. And I'm thinking, shut up, you cunt. You want to get some peace. But people, so if you're a famous person, this is what happens with sports people. They get treated differently. So everyone phones to them, and they just don't have a real grip on life. And that's why it's always good when someone punches them in the face to give them a fucking real grip on life. Can someone put Is that the last message? Ed's message. If you go to the tables, was that the last one? Am I losing? Yeah. Well, I don't. When you think about it, you really haven't got 100 friends that deserve a call. すみません、ありがとう、悪かったね。I'd buy stuff for people that needed it, but I'd just maybe buy. My niece doesn't have her own house. I'd probably look after my niece. Yes, were they friends in the Philippines or friends in America? No, but it does seem that Pacquiao maybe is a good guy, as long as you don't mention God's a cunt. Did- Ed, were the cars underneath the seats? Well, if you look at the current Philippines president, I wouldn't be surprised if he organised the coup. Actually, he's a nasty. Didn't he? He was all this fucking big tough man. Then he came out and said he had a fucking homosexual affair or something. Did you know that in Davao, where he's from, if you're a woman and you're 30, you have to give your job up. Your job is making babies. They're so fucked up in the Philippines with the church, it's untrue. See, the thing is, I had this guy working for me, he was from the Philippines, and he was doing well at one time, and he'd send his dad, got all his fucking, he worked for the civil service, got his fucking pension, bought a motorbike and fucking blew it all away. And then he's relying on these kids that are working in Japan to send him like 20,000 yen a month. And that's enough money. So you can live in the Philippines on 20,000 yen a month. And so they just drill it into the kids that you've got to look after your parents. So all these girls, they don't mind that their girls are selling their bodies in Japan as long as they get their fucking money each month. I don't know whether I'd actually go there, but the fucking voice. Well, yesterday I saw this beautiful girl. She looks about fucking 16. Got a beautiful little baby. Philip, but she was fucking gorgeous, Ed, but just so young. The fucking. Some beautiful girls there, without a doubt, though. Beautiful girls. I once went to a club, not a cheap one, I went to an expensive one. We went with some Gaijin friends. And there was this girl there, fucking hell, man, so fucking beautiful. And this is why I want to win on the lottery. Because money talks. Hey, I'm not lonely. Buy some more lotto tickets. How many lotto tickets can you buy with the $8, Dash? Now I had a girl send me some. My friend, and he's good looking. Like he's got a new girlfriend. He was sending 20,000 yen a month to this girl so she could go to school. And then what fucked it up? She wanted to come to Japan, and he went, "No, no way, you're not coming to Japan." And so they split up. Now he's got another girlfriend. She's fucking beautiful, man. But like, Nigel's not a bad-looking fella. But he's, like I say, he likes these Philippine girls. Yeah, I'm just thinking now I might pay into my... Well, the English pension is a lot fucking better than the Japanese one. And if I can get my shit together over the next 2 years, then I can pay into my English pension. Plus I've got my BT pension. So I'll be like having fucking 3 Filipino girls around me. Does it matter what you look like? What you trying to fucking say, Ed? My friend's pension, he's 89, the old guy, is Sanju Nanaman. Yeah, maybe Ryan could be the watershed. I don't know. I don't know. I think some people look good in their old age. Like I said before, like I think the Philippine girls, as long as they don't start talking fucking Tagalog. Alright, thank you. Chickens in here. I wonder if my mate still got his chickens. Maybe I should put some sugar in this, maybe a bit more. Rain might have ceased. Well, I had the guy that I worked with in the bar. He ended up being a drug dealer in Tokyo. This is before I met him, and he never, because in the Philippines he ended up being with a poor family and he couldn't speak English. He ended up meeting an English girl and she lent him the money to come to Japan. And that's where he became a drug dealer. And then he got hit with a pang of guilt and he ran crying into the church, here's the money, here's the money. And that's why I'm upset I didn't know him before that, because I'd have been behind him catching the money. Yeah, of course it is. Very, very risky. I know someone recently, and he's just come out. He's just come out of the clink. 13 months. He showed me his crop. He had a massive crop of fucking marijuana plants at his place. And don't think I haven't thought about that for the warehouse. Yeah, but it's also some parts legal now, though, Stefan, in Europe. Like in America, it's disgusting that all those people that were jailed for carrying a bit of drugs and now they're selling them, all those people should be fucking released, surely. Yeah, but that's another thing that should be looked into, though, with drugs, is the... They were? Oh, really? I didn't hear that. Oh, that's good news. Oh, that's good. That's good news. Excellent. He had a skill at growing, at fucking making paste from the plants. But he grew the plants on his fucking balcony in a council housing estate. No, but especially like you take that for your problem, don't you? But I read all sorts that they're supposed to be good for diseases. Is there more than anecdotal evidence on that, where they do actually cure people or reduce the symptoms so well that they can actually live a normal life? Maybe we should get this girl to start taking these cups and getting them in it. Not the girl, the cups. Yeah, well, that's good then, isn't it? Well, but I guess I've been lucky though. I only get the odd tweak now and again, so nothing really in different places. I wrote this song and it's called Kuso Baba. But every time I sing it, the Japanese don't like it. Oh, really? But what if you just take enough to soothe the pain and where did the water go? She said the water. Yeah, so that's it. When people are always going on about having some of that dope and then they ordering pizza and chocolate cake and everything. Look, young girl just smiled at me. She went past. One of the staff. Yeah, I think that's the guy that I know. He's slow-witted. You know, he had a beautiful family. I'd never met the guy till I'd met the guy. I took over some classes for him at this NHK, not NHK, TDK, the big pot maker. That was quite interesting. You know, the ceramic pots for power stations. Yeah, but this is it. They become paranoid and they kill people. They become schizophrenic. The only help that they should get is like a bullet to the head. Simple as that. Yeah, like I said, there's some good to it, Ed. You know, like we were saying, if it reduces chronic pain and everything. Oh, she didn't work, yeah. I've got some money. I was just wondering whether I should send my... I'm going to ask my daughter if she needs any money. Maybe I can send her a little bit back what she loaned me. See if I have a good weekend. There's one thing that I don't like about drug users is that they think they're cool. But I like Brad Pitt's portrayal of a drug user in, I think it was called, is it California, when he's on the sofa like with smoking all the dope. But he comes to work as a salary man, but he's fucking cooking food. So it's just showing they cooks, but they think they're a fucking businessman. Well, they're not even cooks because the food's already fucking made. But when he gets here, nonchalant. Well, I'm just gonna check on the rain. Oh, fisticuffs. Ed, was that your last comment? Is that the last comment on this? Is that like? Can someone make a comment? And if I don't see that comment, then I guess it's stopped. Oh, yep. Cheers, Ed. All right, Dash, have you set off, have you? Oh, okay. Was it 20 to 11 here, I think? Can you do that? Sometimes if it's slow in McDonald's, then sometimes you get the coffee and it's not all that. But it's not all that good. But if you ask them to, if it tastes a bit dodgy, and just say, "Can you make a new pot?" and they do, so that's good. But since this pandemic, I've been to McDonald's twice, I think, maybe 3 times. No, four times. I think if you're dying, like if you're dying for a McDonald's, as in you really want to eat a McDonald's, you're missing it. You must be a really, really lazy cunt. Because there's no food. I used to like Mossberg, and then I found out that the little sauce, they have a little meat sauce on top of the burger. But that little burger, it's fucking, it's pre-made. You can, as in, they like you can buy them in the fucking shops here for like 80 yen. It's very, it's yeah. I must have. So I haven't eaten many since I found that out. I'm better. You know, my wife used to make, yeah, yeah, like they have at McDonald's, but I think they actually taste it. Look, the McDonald's burger, the McDonald's basic hamburger is fucking. There's no taste to it whatsoever. And then you get the one that's used on the more expensive burgers, and that's just a thicker burger with a fucking ton of salt. They don't have any good burgers, but Burger King do. Burger King's nice. That's a nice burger. But I, but the best burgers you probably buy in the fucking shops. You know, or my wife used to make great burgers, really juicy fucking burgers. You know, they're, wow, you're a lucky bastard, Dash. Hungry. That's what like the American and Australia. They come out with the best phrases, but generally with they coin phrases in America in a more cerebral way. But in Australia, the phrases they come out with are fucking. For example, like a Mac shit. Is popular as a turd in a swimming pool. Australian have got, without doubt, they've got the best phrases in the world, in the English-speaking world. Why the name Mossburger? You mean? I thought that was a nickname for them. I see what you mean. Okay. I was teaching some kids, and I took them to McDonald's because it was very close to the house I was teaching. They they at the restaurant, the girl forgot to put the girl forgot to put the meat patty inside the burger, inside the bread. There we go. Mountain Ocean Sun Corporation. Makes fucking sense to me. Well, it's that same with the, what do you call the boy band? Snap, SMAP. Is it SMAP? Snap? That's it. Sports, music, and pleasure, or something like that. Or now it's sports, music, and pandemic. Yeah, they forgot to put the meat in. So this little girl's face when she, you know, the look of surprise on her face when she bit into it and there was no meat. So that was a long, long time ago. That could have been a viral video. Where's the beef? They had a sort of BLT with the tomato sauce ones. I think Lotteria used to have a BLT. That wasn't bad actually. But Lotteria, like the Lotteria and Wendy's, they're like the really crappy, dirty burger bars. They, as long as they don't forget the beer dash. Now. But obviously the worst thing is if you do a takeout order, you got like fucking takeout order for four people or more, and then make a fuck up when you get back home or get to the park where you're going to enjoy your delicious mac, and then you realise there's a kerfuffle. Do they have the In-N-Out burger chain in Hawaii? Yeah, I did that once with I bought a big sausage, the Cumberland sausage it's called, and when I got home I put it in, they were like, oh, it like just smelt rotten. So I took it back, and the guy at the shop gave me 20 quid. He gave me a renewed the sausage and gave me 20 quid as compensation. Are you talking to me? No, I'm. Oh, mate. Look, sir, I didn't realise there was a real Australian on the fucking thread. No, I'm not. I'm in Japan, pal. I put The Land Down Under because I saw a good cartoon, and it was these two women talking, and one woman says to the other woman, "My husband is from the land down under. He's from the land down under," and she says, "Oh, Australia." She says, "No, hell." Yeah, I think I'm gonna put next time I do stand up, I'm gonna use that. She's from the land down under. She throws up and it's chunder. Yeah, but I just a lot of the time on the net I've seen that nothing but good comments about In-N-Out. Nice meat, nice and juicy. But I think there's it's maybe America where the mums, maybe the black mums, they say, "Oh, why do you want to go to McDonald's?" And they make really nice burgers, but the kids don't want to eat the mom's burger, which is 10 times tastier, because they want to hang out at the McDonald's. But I'm sure there's lots of American mums, make real nice burgers, but the kids just don't want to eat burgers at home. Plus, also in Japan, when you have if you have one of those juicy burgers, the kids will probably tend to have rice with it. I think I might have tried to make a burger and also potato salad. I failed miserably. Like that one was like walking past clenching the cheeks. It's not going to end well, is it, Ed? And this is before we get a fucking new upsurge. Look, if you look at Japan, and other countries in Asia, this wearing of masks has got to be the fucking reason why it's not. The wearing of masks, and they don't have the habit of shaking hands or hugging. What was I watching last night? I don't know if she's Japanese or half Japanese, and she'd been trying to do something, and she'd finally done it, and then she ran towards her parents, and her parents backed off. In Japan, if they've been apart 10 or 20 years and the kids come back from a foreign country, they don't hug, they go, oh. That's what that in and out. That used to be my sexual nickname. In and out, without a doubt. I'm just getting what you mentioned about ventilators before, where people go to the hospital. It's been so long, Robert, old dude, I can't even remember who you are, mate. Have we talked before? Is it Robert? Not Robert Bruce, is it? Oh, three old dudes. Oh yeah, the Canadian. Yeah, the Canadian guy. Yeah, yeah. How are you going? You still got that? Do you still live stream? So a long, long time ago, I used to go on these guys, these three old dudes. I don't know if they're still going, but I used to go on their live stream. Then one of them came to Japan, and I wanted to meet him, but he didn't want to meet him, so I told him to fuck off. Are you still married, Robert? Yeah, it just shows you, like, I had an uncle, my wife married a cunt like that. He thought he was conservative. And he hated my dad and our family because we weren't even on the dole, we were on support. But it didn't fucking stop him sending his wife to borrow money from me, that cunt. Oh, sorry to hear that. Is your wife okay? Didn't she have like some kind of condition or something, Robert? Yeah, that. I've been seeing the guy from Australia. His photo pops up now and again on Facebook. What was his name? I know his name, Robert. It's just not coming to me. Yeah, yeah. You know, she seemed a very nice, seemed a very nice lady, didn't she? Just gonna get some orange juice. Yeah. I might go and buy a scratch card. Now and again you see in England where people get these fucking £1 million scratch cards. So is Simon in Japan now? No, he asked this the other day. I don't think I did, Ed. Okay. When people reach out to me, it's usually to tell me to shut up or go back home. Okay, so okay, I just saw it was a Japanese Simon no Ochama or something. Darumas. I think maybe you meant Daruma. I am not one for Darumas, which is a very popular name for Japanese izakayas, where I used to take my young girlfriend, who then became my wife. She's still my wife, by the way. We're still married because we got married in England. I thought you stopped drinking alcohol a long, long time before that, Robert. Yeah, I actually married an American and a Japanese in one of these fake weddings. I married a Peruvian as well. The Peruvian girl was unbelievable how she was looking at me. She thought I was the real thing. Her eyes were just like focused on me. It's just untrue. Were they actually married? Who did he think he was? Fucking that American film director. Don't forget, it's a lot better to have a lovely child than a love child. Yeah, one of my friends now. No, there was, and he stopped drinking again after that because he came to join me about 11 o'clock. We just fucking drank like crazy, and so you should never enable. I don't think I've got, I don't think I've got a problem where I might have, but I don't think I have compared to others. So, but like the last 4 days, I had 2 gins, and then I had 2. What was it? 2 small somethings. Then no beer, and last night I had a couple of beers and some wine. But I've got another friend, he's having trouble fucking going home and arguing with his wife and getting arrested by the police. So I can never say to him, let's go for a drink. Because he takes it to crazy places. Now I can fully understand that, where you can need your own space. Very famous English television show called My Wife Next Door. The director of Edward Scissorhands, he lived next door to his wife in London, but then he found a young assistant director more attractive. I'm going to open a new site, a new social site called Spacebook. What do you think, Ed? No, that's good. Keep off it, mate. Like sometimes I do intermittent fasting, and I've done it for a few days, a week at a time, and you just become clearer. Without a doubt, things clear up. Do I like woman? No. And not involuntary. You can imagine, generally it's the man that's like slovenly. And if he's got and you don't want, the wife doesn't want to be fucking picking up after him all the time. He doesn't want to be nagged by the wife, vice versa. So it makes sense to have two different places to live. Fucking hell, Robert, you lost £70. How much did you weigh? That's a that's how much I need that's how much I need to lose. £70, is that 30 kilos? Yeah, that's exactly the amount of weight. Hello, Sonia. Are you a girl, Sonia? That was fucking nuts up there, isn't it? Hi, Sonia. Good on you. And he's the funniest guy on the fucking live stream. Well, I'm glad to see that you lost all that weight, Robert. Okay, cool. Now, another American. Which part of California, Sonia? Oh, are the Koreans in Canada? Well, I guess it's fucking. Are they generally run by Indians or Pakistanis? I guess Indians, yeah. I got some. I got some cheap mushrooms the other day. I was thinking of some curry. Don't worry about spelling. There are no spelling Nazis on here. Just regular Nazis. Korean curry. I must admit, I don't think I've ever had Korean curry before. Probably got dog in it. That's racist. These dog gone for a curry. Yeah, well, they got Japanese curries here, haven't they? You know, with the Koko Ichiban. I don't think it's very, it's just fucking one soup when they throw the things in it. I have no idea what 20 Mile curry is. Is that Trinidad? The one thing with dog meat is, if you don't cook it properly, it kicks the peas off the plate. Yeah, someone reminded me of something this morning when they mentioned jerk curry or jerk dressing. Fucking brilliant. I mean, you should try looking into that, some jerk curry. I've had jerk salad in Guam. It was great. I really loved it. I'm guessing there might be a jerk curry restaurant in Nagoya. Donald Trump is the owner. Donald Trump's jerk restaurants. Yeah, been to Guam a few times. Yeah. Very close. Just on holiday. Don't get excited. I wasn't trying to take the island. Right guys, I'm going to get off. Go and pick the truck up from the warehouse and then probably do fuck all. But it does look like the rain is slowing down. And who else was there? Sonia. Not sure if Sonia's a real thing. Azure. Bye bye everybody. If you're driving, take the car.